Stream party. Still setting up. I gotta set up over here too. Open this. Oh, it's moving so slow. Put as that. Guess I can show online status. And oh shit, it would be in the settings. Advanced settings. I guess we could do that for now. Just yep. There we go. It's... Why is it loading 2 pages? Is it me or is it running slow? Like, it's... The computer's running fucking slow. Page unresponsive. Well, then get rid of that one. This... Okay, there's problems over on that side. Chrome didn't shut down correctly. Oh. Okay. It's because this computer wasn't shut down correctly, I think. Let's try that. Oh, no, it's not responding. Fuck. Oh well. I believe I saw somebody, a friend of mine, playing. Yeah, they're playing. Get him in here. Get him in here. Get him in here. Get him in here. We're inviting him. Because I feel like it. Okay, I'm definitely not muted. For whatever reason. No, don't freeze up. Don't freeze up. What? There needs to be like an app for just looking at your YouTube stuff. Shit. It's like, why is this computer running so slow? Like, it was not this slow when I was borrowing it and using it. And now it's just suddenly slow. I think it's because of that Razer add-on that Mother put on here. Show me the hidden icons. Maybe this computer needs some cleaning. Because it's like running so super slow. Or it needs a defrag. Page unresponsive. I could imagine the page is unresponsive. I'm trying to fix something on the side. Play GTA Online. I would like an invite-only session, because I don't like playing in the public. Because all public is literally killers, modders, cheaters, hackers. I don't want to deal with that today. I just want to calm, relaxing. I can explore the world, drive around, have a casual game. That's what I want today. I just want a casual drive around the city. Granted that I would gladly maybe think about jumping into a public to see what the public is doing. Maybe check to see if the community's doing what. Why is that not working? Bring my mouse over here and close it. Close it. Okay, now it's frozen. What? Why am I in thermal? Why am I in thermal? Take it off. I don't want thermal. Oh, now it's responding a bit. Well, why did it take so long? What is... I think I gotta restart the computer. Because something is not right. Give it a few seconds to restart it. Something was not right. I have a feeling that something was not working right. Oh. Well, shit. I had this and that. I believe. We'll just go with that. Oppressor. Mark II. I have a door that's constantly opening and closing for whatever reason. Everything's just not going right. I just wanted to open up the fucking... Hold on, give me a second, cause I gotta get... I kinda have to get one thing working, another thing breaks. Or another thing. Okay, shoot. Come here, shoot. There we go. Keeps the door open and it doesn't make it shut multiple times. But, if the fucking thing will work, otherwise I'm gonna have to grab my phone to do stuff. Actually, where is my phone? Shit, I left it out there because I was doing D&D stuff. I think I misplaced my phone again. I usually use that. Saying that I might have to use it. Now the question is, where did I leave it? There it is. Don't worry, found it. We'll just open up my phone. Grab this headset. Yes, I know, idle times. Charging my controller at the moment. But I feel like I just needed to stream a little bit. Because, honestly, what I'm going to probably be talking about on the stream is potentially doing a stream that is just literally a podcast or something while I place where I'll play something and just maybe just relax, talk with people that I meet, or try and get to conversations. And I don't know how that's gonna go, because if I'm not in a party chat, then it doesn't work so well. I think I tried to invite my friend in here. I tried to invite Gamer in here, but I don't think he's seen my message. So that's why I'm grabbing my phone. I'm gonna message her. Oh, there's another friend that came on, Guilty. But I have to literally probably message him. Give me a minute. I'm getting to my messages. That's the computer, I think, starting up. Message. Oh, there it is. There we go. Just sent him a message. I got myself a pop. Oh, okay, let's... While I'm at it, I'm gonna try this again. Okay. There we go. It's kinda loading up. Oh, don't drop the controller. I'm logging into a computer at the moment on the side, because how I have my stuff set up, the computer's literally to the laptop I'm borrowing and using is to my left, which it was running extremely slow for whatever reason. So I just simply turned it completely off and turned it back on to see if it does anything better. Or it could just...
If you don't have a virus, then it would be the cache on it is full.
Yeah, I think that might have been it, but I have to figure out how to clear out cache then. Because what exactly does the cache do on a computer?
Storage or some similar shit. I don't quite remember what it's
like for if you were to go to websites like D&D Beyond or anything that would track stuff, or keep remembering your login.
I don't know the extent of what it covers, but I think that sort of thing you mentioned is part of it.
Oh, well, when it loads up, it's a black screen for a while. So I think I definitely need to either run a virus scan or clear the cache.
If it runs on a black screen, it means it's booting without an OS.
No, I mean, it's a black screen for a while, but then it eventually gets to the screen. Like, it's a super long load time. And it's longer than normal. So, we need our... I do know we might need a techie guru to help me a little bit on how to maybe speed it up without doing major stuff to the computer. Like, something a simpleton can do. We'll put it that way. That way it's easy. As long as he doesn't do anything to ruin the computer. Because I know it's not the software, it's just probably a cache backup, but I don't know how to clear that out. By the way, I'm in an invite-only session at the moment because I just wanted a casual game to play while I talk about stuff. I was actually gonna get out my phone and Because, as you can tell, it's a stream party, and I've labeled my stream S-Force Legends Radio Podcast as a question because I don't know if I'm going to fully do this, but I want to. And I thought it would be a good idea. Because I have it set up to where you could see the comments on the side, too. That way, they're easily seeable. I mean, I don't know if YouTube ones are going to connect to it, but... apparently, there's an Xbox One news on a website saying that, shock, new Xbox update is bad for Sony's PS4 console.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, I didn't click on it. It's just one of those newsletters that my phone picks up that I could choose to read, because if I go over, it'll give me some stories that I could scroll through, click on one, and then go to a Newswire site, and I could read it.
$32. Oh, we already measured that.
But if the Xbox One has a update that could blow the PlayStation out the water, then I guess Sony better kind of step up their game. Like, my suggestion for Sony is maybe make better, durable products that won't break. It might take some extra time.
This newsletter's heading is printed. It's more along the line of it adds a feature that will apparently make it surpass the PlayStation. That's all it sounds like.
But that's all it probably really is, and then Sony will make a feature that Xbox can't beat. And then it's a never-ending race. It is.
That's what the console war is going to.
Yes. Always. Oh, damn it, I got a star. I just wanted to fly around a little bit or ride on my bike.
I told his dumbass I'm going to join your party.
What? Who?
Lone Wolf. He's in my session and he's just sitting right outside of my club, probably wondering like, where'd you go? Why'd you abandon me? I even told him before I joined, like a minute before I left that party to join this one, I'm going over to Storm's party. But seriously.
Oh. Well, speak of the devil.
Sitting outside of my club. I know there's another player in it, but still.
By the way, note that Lone Wolf, note that you are in a stream, a live stream. So, I would say, watch what you say, based on certain things.
Randoms.
Like, if you don't want the public to know or YouTube to know, then don't say it. That's why the stream is called a stream party. It's to give that bit of warning. To let you know that whatever you say, if your voice share is on, is publicly hearable.
Wait, this guy put a freaking wallpaper, a custom wallpaper, of a notice that stated that somebody timed out to join a session, or timed out and got disconnected from the session because of it.
Okay, so, well,
Why
you got...
is that something you're trying to brag about, you dumb random?
So, I literally opened this party, and this little fucking podcast stream just to talk about random shit while we play a video game, more or less. I'm not real focused on the video quality, I'm more focused on the audio quality. So, what, is anything new in GTA, or is it still the same old?
The newest thing is a stupid supercar.
Okay, so same old.
Same old.
I mean, nothing will beat nothing will beat the overuse of the Oppressor Mark II missiles and maybe chaff if people actually learn things.
Stole someone's kill on him by committing suicide. Maybe I should look into that.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Anyway.
Think it's
Let's see what
better.
this new car is like. $1.8 million.
Norton, I would like you to
Its
load
stats
up.
are crap, except for its acceleration, which straight from the store is full acceleration bar.
Performance.
At least they added a few muscle cars with the past few soft patches.
Okay. Security. I would like a quick scan, please. By the way, Norton seems to have partnered with, like, LifeLock.
I don't even know what that is. No one really cares.
I think LifeLock is a company that supposedly is a security check to make sure that your personal information isn't being stolen and stuff, like identity theft. And they advertise that they also search the dark web and stuff, or the deep web, to check if any of that stuff that is your information has been transactioned or used or something. Oh, that reminds me.
A little bit true.
That reminds me. I have to remove the credit card information for that's on my system, because my cousin just lost her credit card and has to get a new one. So she just called in, and that card's no longer usable. It's like frozen and or locked. So she has to go to the bank tomorrow and get her new card, and she also has to now tell me her, like, she'll give me the information tomorrow to put in my system. That way I can still do the auto renewal of my membership.
I leave that off and renew it myself, because the stupid system's like, oh, you don't have enough money to cover the full price, let's take it anyway, and hold your account at ransom in the process. Why are you not allowed to delete Simeon's text regarding his stupid laundry list of bullshit so that he can't bother you with it?
I have no idea.
I don't care about the Apple software update. Close it.
Apple's.
This is, and plus, this is a fucking Windows computer. Is it because there's like, oh, I see. There's iTunes on here. That's why.
Yeah, iTunes is Apple's thing.
I forget that you could get iTunes on Microsoft computers.
Well, it's because Zune, Microsoft's equivalent to Apple iPods, and the iTunes
failed.
store flopped. It actually flopped so badly that somehow it's capable of giving some Windows computers viruses.
How?
I don't know.
Well, Zune, think about it. Zune's a bootleg of Apple iPod and stuff, if you want to really talk about it. Not to mention Frostware and the service that you had to use to put music on it. Let's just say it was horrible.
You were more likely to not get a virus by trying to use like LimeWire or any of those other highly virus-filled programs.
So...
Oh, that one's yours.
Okay, now the computer has scanned 4,376 files, I think, or items. I'm just having it do a scan so I can see if there's anything to worry about that pops up.
So if I'm doing stuff, looks like nobody will try and kill me yet.
Checking for... Wait, was that really a thing? Hacktool.unreal? What the hell? Backdoor Rushstock B. What the hell is that? That you're checking for. I get that it's some sort of backdoor program or something from the title, but what the fuck is it?
The backdoor program is an access opening for another computer to use to access yours.
Yeah, I get that's probably what it meant, but why did it have to be named that?
Because it's a very common file name label for that sort of thing. It's actually the default registry label the computer looks for, not the custom ones that the users would give to it.
To try and fool you?
Mm-hmm.
Because it'll visually fool you, but the actual file directory execution name or whatever doesn't change.
Pretty much.
So.
But every file will store the user given name label. And
Info Stealer, Trojan PCOM. Those are literally funny names.
Trojan is a virus.
I know Trojan is. I know Trojan's a virus. No, not the condoms, people. The virus for computers.
What was this computer's history? Like, who owned it?
My mother. I'm just looking at the checking.
A lot of things I'm hearing you say the names of. It's like bringing up questions. Did Hunter ever have any touching on that? And did anyone?
Well, Hunter did use it, but I'm just saying what it's checking for. It doesn't say that it was on the computer. It's just saying what it's checking for. Because I look up checking for this or checking for that, like as if it's looking for that little file wherever it could be, to make sure it's nowhere existent.
The funny thing about viruses is the way that they're coded. They have to operate on a means that relates to a specific OS or software variation or anything like that. So a lot of viruses that can affect a Mac cannot affect a Windows computer, and vice versa. But there's also some that are only able to affect those, and some of these aren't even compatible with some other systems. Linux style ones.
13,000 and about 200 files searched through that scan. No threats found. So that's good. Doesn't mean it's bad. In my opinion. So.
Oh yeah. Storm, I think I figured out how to determine how many pellets a shotgun fires and
last
Warface,
optimization
as
23 days ago. Oh. Wait, 23 days ago.
Outlaw, I know.
Okay. So, I guess now I can open this. Let's see if opening.
So, I figured
Simeon,
out how
shut the fuck up.
game uses the range pack.
Because now that I'm on the game here and in a party, chatting, more or less. I've been working on a. Hold on, I gotta adjust the party audio mix. There we go. That's better, and yeah, that's a bit faster. I guess it just didn't load up properly because it seems like it's running smoother. Yeah, it looks like it's running smoother. I just had to give it some more time to load up everything onto the computer. I just gotta be real easy on it. I honestly would like a laptop fresh from the box and stuff. Maybe one of these computers? One that's just like this, but I would want it.
And unintentionally buy a laptop thinking it has decent storage capacity, but turns out that all the updates that need to be applied to it for it to actually operate take up more than half of its space.
Well, the thing is, I would also, for like a computer, like I want an actual computer tower and stuff, not a. I would like the tower and stuff, not a laptop. Laptops can only do so much in it, and they're meant for portable use, not like sit down and do
a lot
full.
Of the, like, main units and components used by gamers on PC. It can't be used with the laptop because it's a laptop.
Let's load this. Anything back at me? Volume wise? Okay, it's mute. The video itself is muted. Okay. Do that.
Ow.
Scroll this. Hide that. And minimize this. throw that over here. I mean, I could
You're still in the
bring that
session,
up.
aren't you, Rumble?
There we go. And now it's gonna state that there is one person looking at the stream. Actually, now that I have the live chat up over there, should I just switch my channel view? Nah, they could live with it. Another thing I thought about is what would I do if I had a PlayStation camera, but then I thought I should probably not have a camera. I like having no camera. But then again, I could see some of the uses for a camera.
I'm gonna try and kill this guy.
But there's also the bad uses of a camera, because you could be swatted, people will then know your face.
Oh, in a way, it's not recommended.
But at the same time, everybody does it.
That's why in any live action videos that I've posted so far, I'm always wearing so much shit over my face that you can't tell what I look like at all.
I mean, I don't mind if my face is
Or
seen.
I'm just off frame.
I honestly don't mind if my face is seen. I already have my face on YouTube somewhere. So, my face isn't invisible or not known. You just have to find the right video. And there you go, you got my face.
I don't look jack shit like what I look like in one of Tyler's videos, so... Yeah.
Try me.
Yeah, but, so, with that, I was working on stuff for, a D&D campaign I would like to run if I were to ever be a dungeon master. We'd have to use the basic rule stuff, not all the other books that you can get, or the advanced book. It would be literally the core rule book, the player's handbook, and the basic monsters and stuff. That would be the only thing we'd have to use. But we would also be able, if we can, use D&D Beyond so I can put custom weapons and stuff. Because that's some of the fun. Having your own weapons and items, being part of and making your own story. But I literally have been... Actually, do I have it? Yeah, it's right here. Let me grab this piece of paper. Because I've been drawing out a map of what I want the world to have, like making roads of which roads are usually trade roads or something.
You need a big ass roll of fucking grid paper.
No, I just free drew a map, pretty much. Fuck using a grid paper. I'll make a fucking map. Basic. I mean, it's basic beginner stuff, so it's excusable. So, because I got like a whole bunch of locations, and I plan on adding locations based on how the story is going. Because Dragonvale, I made Dragonvale like the main city. To those who would like to see succubuses and stuff, there's a town or city called Lustwing Village, or Lustwing City, which is a town full of succubuses. You don't know that, but...
Succubi,
succubuses, whatever. I'll pronounce it however I want. It's my campaign, damn it. There's also a...
Well then, no sucking your soul out of your dick for you then.
Well, that's the thing. The king allowed this village to exist, knowing what it's full of, because they want to change their ways. They don't want to be like they don't want to be the stealing soul type. They found a alternate means to feed.
You know there's anime based on that concept already.
No, actually, I don't. Thank God for innocence. Thank God for innocence.
Why is my vehicle
To an extent, innocence. But I also have a village called Dark Maiden Village, that is literally female dark elves only. It pretty much to add the Gerudo theme, you know, the Gerudo village from Zelda, to add a little bit of that into the campaign, because it always interested me that there's a whole village, like in Breath of the Wild, the Gerudo town or whatever. You can't go in there unless they are convinced you are female. I think they call the males Vos or something, and females are Vi. But unless you look like a Vi, you cannot enter their city because they forbid Vo or men. So I wanted to add something like that, but I kind of wanted it to be, because believe it or not, because of Elsword, I honestly don't see why the Dark Elves are a playable character or race in that game. I get it. I mean, I see Dark Elves be played in, like, Skyrim, and I just think all elves in Skyrim are ugly than they should be. Because I think, like, elves as in Lord of the Rings, or in anime, like, the cute elf look or whatever, not the full-on, oh god, what the hell kind of cheekbones you have, Skyrim elf look. Because I just wanted, like, wait, what would be the best? Anyone know the whole Land of Fairies or whatever? How everyone looks like pretty much an elf. I think everyone's an elf in that game, or they look like fairies, but I think that's what elves look like without the wings.
In my opinion. About the shit in Elfheim Online that was used in Sword Online.
Yeah, I think that's a bit what elves look like. If you just gave them wings, that's why they're called fairies or whatever.
Mr. Magic,
because you just an elf is a fairy with no wings, and is larger than a fairy. A fairy is an elf with wings. And maybe smaller.
Headshot.
Makes sense. Sort of.
That's what it looks like to me. That's how I tell the difference. Oh, look, it's an elf. Sees wings. Oh, never mind, it's a fairy. My mistake.
Excuse me.
I see.
But
I can smell you.
Gotcha.
well, I kind of wrecked my Oppressor Mark II, but for the most part of the campaign, I'm gonna have it to where some of the towns have a side quest that can be completed. In my opinion, some of them. Only some of them. Give me Cyber Blue Dragon. Blue Cyber Dragon as my car. It's just a Dominator, but I would like it.
So, Lone Wolf, if you sell things through the special orders, when you succeed in the sale, the base value it gives you is actually a bit higher than the normal price value for that particular batch of items individually.
Okay.
First time I sold special items.
Trying to figure out the actual value.
Yeah, this is definitely like a racing car or something. I have no idea what mines this car uses.
Damn it, stupid pen. Do what?
I have no idea what type of mines this car uses. Because, you know, Arena War cars, I forget what they all do. So, I have 980,000? left to spend? And I think I have to go to my bunker because I think I remember purchasing something. Oh, I purchased one of those anti whatchamafuck trailers.
AA.
No, it's an anti whatchamafuck. I bought it, I get to name it. It's an anti whatchamafuck.
Alright, it seems as though that the amount you'll get for doing a special order seems to be just 5% more. At least that's what the top one is an increased value of. I don't know about any other ones. Because it won't tell you the amount it's worth until afterward. Maybe if you do all 3 of them, you'll get some bonus or some shit.
But then you lose. I think I've done a like one of them, but I really just go with the whole batch sale because it gets you the most right away. If you're successful.
Get drunk in a nightclub is actually a rewardable thing to do.
The trailer,
Cool.
hey, the trailer whatchamafuck is stored in the bunker, right?
So what?
The trailer whatchamafuck.
Oh, yeah, it's in the bunker. It's stored next to your mobile command center.
And yes, that's what I'm calling it, the trailer whatchamafuck, until I get bored of it. Because it blows up whatever the fuck. It'll blow up whatchamacallits and whatchamafucks. Look! 0 stock, 0 research, and 0 supplies! Ah, here it is.
Which DJ act have I not danced to yet?
Without
Also,
any
I just
calculating
learned you can
rounds,
make money dancing to the stuff that the DJs are playing.
And dancing on beat for, perfectly.
That too.
Homing missile battery. That's stupid. It's just...
Considering it has a limit to its ammo, which I think is 50, it's not worth it. I mean, if you're good enough shot and estimating distance and all that shit, all you need is a cannon.
Okay. Oh, did I just pass blue? Shit, I passed up the blues.
Shut up, stomach.
Never!
Oh, which DJ is that down there? Could you put the name? Thank you.
Because I could have loaded up some Far Cry and stuff to play in the background, but I didn't. So... Sir, or NPC, I'm letting you know now that if people tried to stop me, they will. They definitely will stop me. There is definitely that. Especially in public sessions. They will definitely stop me. Wanna know why? Modders, hackers, cheaters, exploiters, glitchers, tryhards, oppressor, spammers. You name it. There's too many overpowered or... There's honestly too many things in this game that shouldn't have been added. Like, yeah. Yes, it's cool that it was added, but maybe you should have left it into the missions and not a thing that players can get, unless you make it expensive to summon or something. Like, I could see the oppressor...
Make it where nobody pays to blow up someone else's weaponized vehicle.
Like if you want to summon a weaponized vehicle, you have to pay like $100,000 or something to summon it once. Sure, it has a shit ton of health and it's powerful or something, but hey, if you made it cost 100,000 just to summon one, it makes it to where you really have to choose, do you really want to summon that object or vehicle into the fray?
I smell salt.
What do you mean you smell? What do you mean you smell salt? Isn't that every day?
Yep.
Yes, but there are salt mines in Michigan.
I was just talking about how there's most things they have in GTA. Literally, they shouldn't have added it. Honestly, unless they like compress. No, literally, like every weaponized vehicle almost. It feels like they put way too many.
That is in fiction.
Yeah. Unless you made it like maybe make it cost like 100,000 to summon it. That way they question whether or not they really need to summon it.
And
That-
also make it
that
so
way it's
nobody
more
has to pay a
and-
price for blowing up one else's
And
weaponized
no one
thing.
has to pay for any damages of blowing up said vehicles because they're considered special. That way, when you blow it up, and smash it up, they lost $100,000.
You scratched my paint. Now you pay 10,000 to replace it.
That's essentially what it is.
I just slammed onto somebody.
So, anyone else got anything to talk about that isn't part of this game? Like anything
watching-
interesting?
I was watching a video where some guy was extremely dumb.
Wait, a guy
Isn't
where
it any video these days?
usually?
His laptop battery caught on fire, so he threw it in some water to try to put it out, without realizing it was a lithium battery.
A lithium battery.
Yep.
I don't know the idea of a lithium battery, but I'm assuming it's not very good. Especially since
Lithium battery
it's
is
an
the kind of
electron.
battery used in most rechargeable devices.
Well, I was
Alkaline
gonna.
metal plus water equals what?
I just know electronic part with water equals bad, usually. Battery, definitely bad.
Okay, you know what an alkali metal is?
Combust.
Alkali metal? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Yeah, combine that with water, what do you normally get?
I don't know, I never took chemistry.
A violent explosion.
Cool.
Oh.
Somebody
No,
went
no.
passive mode when they came near me.
Because alkali metals do not like
Gamer
water,
girl, gamer girl.
So,
and tend
Yeah.
to violently combust.
well, damn.
Cool.
Well, damn.
Pretty
Have you ever
funny seeing
taken
Now,
that.
cheap
if
ass
you don't
fake
mind,
ass
I will-
lighters and thrown it in a
Now,
brick?
if you don't mind, I will drink this Pepsi.
It's pretty funny watching the guy panic when the water started catching on fire.
Wait, the water caught on fire?
It's an
Because of the
alkaline metal.
lithium.
It does not like water at all.
Well, dang. I actually would have loved to see the water be on fire. Maybe
There's a
miss,
video that I'm
maybe
pretty
not
sure is fake where
explode.
Grandpa smashes a Switch tablet because he calls it a piece of shit because it's so cheap and it pretty much stopped working on him.
What about the one where that grandpa smashes a PS4 and breaks a glass table?
Oh, I've seen worse. There's a dad who throws a chair or something through a fucking projector TV.
That video of that one Japanese kid getting his having his grandpa come in and smash his PS4 on the day that he got it.
Oh,
My favorite one I've ever
I could
seen.
imagine how that went.
Oh.
He probably came in and, oh, this is why you knock it. Oh, you the son of Emery. I'm
Oh,
breaking
God.
thing.
Storm.
Evil.
They don't have English subtitles, but the kid whose PlayStation was smashed, he's just sitting there outside of his house crying his tears out like he's about to kill himself. It's that
Just knock
severe of a
somebody off the
reaction.
road. Just knock somebody off the road.
There's one I've seen where a
Especially
kid, probably like
since
10 years old, he just got an Xbox 360 or GTA 5 for Christmas, and his younger sister, it's still an infant. So, younger
Arms
sister
on
is
it.
sleeping in his mother's arms. And he is like raging his ass off at scripted things in the tutorial saying, "That's bullshit!" By that I mean like the car gets hit by the train, so you have to hoof it, that kind of thing. So he's
Yeah.
raging at shit that cannot be avoided whatsoever. And the mother's told him like multiple times, "Quiet down, she's trying to sleep," and he doesn't calm down or quiet down at all. So she pretty much takes the console, unplugs it, throws it outside in the snow. It's still perfectly fine, perfectly operational, perfectly usable. The kid's overreaction to this, he believes it's instantly destroyed, can't be saved, so he takes a fucking sledgehammer and smashes it himself.
Idiot.
There you go, stupid.
Why are you so stupid?
What if he's
Yeah.
gonna buy you a replacement the next day? Or, I mean, give you the one that was already thrown in the snow because nothing's wrong with it. Now you have no system, stupid.
Right, screw it. Where I spawn, I'm just gonna call Merryweather.
So, wait, was everyone in Nick's session?
I'm in next session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I
trying to
could.
see what is the requirement criteria to actually get a point added towards dancing to a DJ setup.
I guess I could talk about Far Cry a bit, in my opinion, because it gives us something to talk about. I will say New Dawn felt a lot shorter than 5. It is definitely shorter.
Completed it.
Yeah, I beat the game. I beat like the final mission. Did the choices that come with the end of the game. I actually
New Dawn's supposed to be like the one of the spin-offs one, so they
it's a side story one that continues off what the previous game was, pretty much. But
side story ones are usually shorter.
yeah, but it felt like it could have had more to do. I felt like it should have had more to do. But
Well, nope.
hey, it is what it is. It's still a good game. I just wish there was more to do. I honestly hope that if they do anything, I hope they add stuff, or maybe add a new game plus to that one, like they did with 5.
Call of Duty 1.2.
Because I know with 5 they did the whole new game plus. You can start a new game and keep all your skills, but up the difficulty to like a special
I'm gonna
difficulty.
get a drink real quick.
But in the choices, I literally chose, unlike the other times I've played a game before, literally chose to walk away when I had the chance to kill or spare. Execute them or spare them their life. I chose to walk
Murder.
away. I chose to walk away. Of all the times I thought about I should kill you, I should. But it's not for me to say.
I just got disconnected
'cause-
for a second.
Because, I'm probably gonna spoil Far Cry 5 oh no, not Far Cry 5, Far Cry New Dawn. So, is there anyone that is really, really attached to not getting spoiled for the story?
Not me.
Because this is your only warning about the end of Far Cry New Dawn, pretty much. Because what I'm about to talk about is literally story. It's to talk about my choices, but it's to literally talk about my choices at the end of the game. Literally the end of the game content. Like the last story. Which I'm pretty sure everyone knows what goes on at this point. Because it's been out for a few days now. Maybe a week or so. But here we go. Last chance to block your ears for a spoiler. When you fight the twins on the semi-final mission, it's the semi-final mission that's called Problem Solver. The end cutscene for that mission is one of them dies, one of them's gonna make it. They'll survive, they'll make it. They're hurt, they can't do anything, but they're gonna make it. But you can put an end to it. And the other twin tells you this.
I
Two.
love how the pilot of this
So,
Mariner helicopter says, "I'm
with
gonna pay
any,
for
you could
flying
choose
out."
with any weapon to put a bullet in her head and finish her off, or you can walk away and go do the final mission and be the, I guess, the better man or whatever, and show that not everything needs to end in violence or something, or something like that. Because how I seen it is, you killed one of mine, I killed one of yours. We are even. I have no need to take more of your life. I will let you live. I will let you live. Pretty much, I did the whole turn away and walk away and to give them the I will let you live, so you may tell tales and remember this lesson. And remember my name.
I remember one of the
Then
boss fights
I
in
got
Dead Rising 2
to,
was something like that.
because the last quest is called Ethan's Soul. And at the end of that, because you end it by going to Rush's grave, but before that, you end on a cutscene of Joseph Seed claiming that admitting to the mistakes he have made and all the pain and suffering he has caused Hope County and everything. And he picks up, he grabs your gun after stating this, saying that you're the shepherd and all, and that there's no atonement for what I have done. Takes your hand, makes you point your M1911 to his chest or where his heart is, and states, "Release me," and then gives you a prompt to shoot for the cutscene. You can either pull the trigger there, or wait an invisible timer, which if you choose to wait, your character will walk away and not pull the trigger. I chose to walk away.
So you
Because
either mercy kill him, or just leave him to his suffering.
Because he admit that he was wrong. Now he can, in my opinion, I think he might find a way to redeem himself. I don't need to take your life yet.
In, what was it?
I mean,
the Dead Rising series, there's a couple bosses where you can choose to walk away and let them die, or help them.
Is there a return to the Rook from Far Cry 5?
no.
There was a
Actually,
Pyromaniac in the first game.
Actually, I do believe the Rook is in the game, because my theory, well, my own personal opinion and theory is that the judge, the companion, the judge, is the Rook. There are notes that kind of make me think this, that are found in that bunker where you find the book of Joseph's word, which make me think that judge is secretly the Rook. Which explains why Joseph, when he lets you recruit him, say that the only language he speaks is violence. Because in Far Cry 5, you usually took on the whole fucking Seed family with violence and wrath.
Wrath being the sin you would have gotten tattooed on your body and cut out by John.
Wrath or pride?
Tattoos. My favorite thing about
No,
them
it's
is when
not
people
really
are having
no,
it
it's
and
not
people
really
get
a
rid of it.
tattoo, Nick. It's like an etching into your skin.
I know. But I was just stating, one of my favorite things I've ever seen people do that is retarded when it comes to tattoos. They regret having it, so they want it removed, but they don't know of any non-painful methods. What do? Let's take a belt sander to my arm to remove this tattoo with this slut's name. Yeah, that's a justifiable thing to do.
No, it is not.
Dinner.
And the whole time in the video that I've seen that happen, because like, yeah, how's that feel, you slut? It's like, you're the one feeling all the pain. She feels nothing, you idiot.
But, yeah.
Was it worth ripping your skin off?
But I'm assuming the other choice would have killed him, and I didn't want to kill him because he actually tried to make up for his mistakes. He actually admits that he was wrong to do what he has done. He actually realized he made a mistake, and he's already paid mostly for it because he lost all his family, including his son, which was Ethan. Yeah.
Oh no.
So he has no family left. His new Eden is burnt to the ground because of the twins. And yeah. He just, I guess he just couldn't take it.
Father and that air send.
And I guess he just couldn't take it, but when you walk away, he starts screaming to the sky, shouting, "Release me." But in my mind, I think he will find out that, in a way, he was prepared for the great collapse or whatever that was on its way.
2016, but you don't have
So,
the full gen data there.
which I guess, yes, cool. He was kind of prepared for it. So he was right about a great collapse, unless you paid attention to the lore and then know that it was his plan to launch a nuke or something. But he had to be attacked first or something. I don't know.
This totally isn't fishy.
But
This guy looks like he transferred at first glance, but he didn't, because he earned all the level up based ones a fucking month after his supposed transfer time.
But I will say that when
Mr. Bouncer, I need to dance.
when I heard and seen that he was admitting to his mistakes, I went, he's not really a bad guy, he just went about it the wrong way. Like, extremely the wrong way.
It's like Hitler after World War I, except he chose to adjust what he was thinking in a more positive manner.
Yeah. I guess. But
Because Hitler's like, okay, we fucked up with the way we did that. Let's just have a truce. Okay, I think I figured out what we did wrong. Alright, round number 2. I guess he couldn't think of anything to do to try and win the World War III, so he just killed himself. Who knows?
but literally, that's why I didn't kill John Seed, because he actually admits that he was wrong. And wished he kind of didn't. And I think he wished that he didn't do what he did, that caused all of New Dawn to happen and stuff, the way it did. So that's why I spared him.
Are we doing anything, or are we just waiting on game work or something?
I'm getting up to the silver progression for dancing to the particular DJ I currently have.
Sure.
Which apparently is a lot faster to go up than I expected.
I'm
I
replacing
don't know
all
if you actually
lost
have to reach
vehicles.
full intensity bar, but
This is Morse Mutual
you at least have to
Insurance.
go back into your office in order to reset the reading value for it, and then walk back out. Go to where it says to press the button to dance, and then just dance a bit. But right now, I'm going to test and see if it goes up, regardless if you didn't dance at all and just started to and quit.
I do know if it's if you go to do the one that is you have to dance perfectly to the music for a set amount of time, you actually have
That's
to
not what
press
I'm doing.
you actually have to press X, not hold X. Or whatever button it is that lets you keep your dance meter from falling. You actually have to tap the button to the beat.
That's not the one I'm doing.
Well, it's the one I did before. So that's pretty much my experience with
There, back. I'm gonna shut
That's
this
my
damn
ex-
alarm off.
that's, I guess, a bit about Far Cry. I guess I still want to run. Now I'm going back to Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I really want to run a campaign a little bit, but at the same time I don't. Kind of want to play through my own campaign to see how long it could go for, which I believe it could go on for a bit. It's not going to be long, but it could go on for a bit.
A bit.
Yeah. It's not a
Or
one.
like-
It's not a one shot. That's for sure. It's definitely not a one shot
Alright.
campaign.
Stupid.
Because the campaign is that there. I want to make it to where the campaign there's going to be a dark evil or something that comes to destroy the land, and the party or players are on a quest to seek sacred weapons of light or something to defeat the darkness. But at the same time, they're trying to help everywhere they can. Or maybe they're just an adventuring party that's just going on a slight adventure. They're just trying to make a name for themselves. And then it eventually gets into a serious campaign of learning that there's a dark prophecy getting ready to be fulfilled. And they just happen to step up at the right time. Because I think that's how all campaigns kind of start off. It's just you're doing your random party here and there, and then you finally learn the main campaign and what you may have to do.
One more time of starting the dancing to get the fucking silver credit for this one. But there's apparently like a cooldown before you can get another credit on that, so...
There we go. Logic loop ended.
Logic loop.
What?
My controller got stuck in a loop.
Is that supposed to
You
mean?
know, where it starts repeating like the last half second or something like that. So it's just repeating you saying gun something. Guns, 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 gun. In your voice.
Guns repeatedly, huh? Sounds like
Yeah,
Russian
make my
Beavis and
keyboard-
Butthead.
And making my character just go in a complete circle.
Guns, 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 porn, porn,
Something
porn,
like that happened
porn.
to me a bit ago. I mentioned
Guns,
earlier.
guns, 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 vodka. Guns, 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 guns,
I mentioned-
RPG. Guns, guns.
Bullets.
Yeah.
When my
Oznikov.
controller went off,
Bullets.
I was repeating
Guns,
the last
guns,
half.
guns, Putin. Guns,
Guns, guns,
But
guns,
thankfully-
Heckler and Kosh. Guns, 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 guns.
Oh,
Get my
that's German,
AK.
stupid.
Oh, whatever.
But thankfully I
Guns,
had
guns,
two
guns,
controllers, so I didn't have
guns.
to
Get the
research
AK, Kalashnikov. Guns, 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 guns.
As far
See-
as the Russians go, their weapons are the Tokarev and
Yeah, I was gonna say the Kalashnikov.
something like that.
I was gonna say that, but you stopped me before I could fully say the AK. Asshole.
Otto Kalashnikov. Then
What
there's
happened?
whoever the fuck it is that they call themselves that derived from his designs to make other guns. I do know that his son was responsible for the creation of the
Like-
Bison, I think it was.
I guess I could, like, go into...
Damn it, game! Why won't you give me the credit for dancing to this fucker for the final time?
Cause...
Because you suck!
Cause...
Oh, I'm heading off to Fallout 76 then.
Well then, see you later. We will never miss
Possibly
you.
see if I can get myself a legendary.
I can't... Honestly, if the rumor is true that that game's gonna become free, I can't wait for it.
What's weird is a person who spent 900 hours on the game got banned for having too much ammo.
Oh!
They were probably picked up by the anti-duping bot they put in.
They did.
No, they weren't.
Or the
duping, it
game was
just-
literally telling them to go outside, you no-life pieces of crap.
No, it doesn't check that you're doing an exploit to dupe. It only checks for a set value of something.
Wow, a
You
Reddit.
probably had enough ammo of some kind to trip that sensor.
If he had enough ammo to trip the sensor, then he probably did an, the inventory exploit where he can increase it.
Wow, that's a nice little meme Reddit picture. Everyone right now, when they hear about a ban wave, and it's just the skit, and it's just the a picture of the Dave Chappelle skit when he marries Oprah because he impregnated her or whatever, and has a lot of money, is wearing a crown, but is holding his money because he's scared about losing it.
I've seen that on the subreddit.
Yeah, it's that. Pretty much I would say that's probably every modder, exploiter, and cheater when they hear about a ban wave that's about to happen.
No, here's the modder in a nutshell. You just have to take anything that indicates that someone is in denial about laws that exist, but they know that someone's onto them for breaking a law. It's like that kind of
Fear.
I didn't do nothing wrong. Paranoid that he's about to get murdered, arrested, or anything like that. That's modders.
There's not just gonna be a ban wave, there's gonna be a money wipe. So,
cool.
If you lose money, expect it to be from that. And expect a lot of pissed off people of the player base.
I don't give a shit, it means more FBI raids.
Open up, FBI! FBI, open up!
Everything explodes, agents come in and kill you.
Ah man, I remember one of my favorite FBI raids I've ever heard of. They hit what was that guy's name? Jeremy Taylor, resident of Australia. Why? He has Chrome mods.
Oh, it's because people are talking about money glitches to get money in the game.
Yeah.
That's why a ban wave's probably gonna happen, just because apparently a whole bunch of people did a whole bunch of exploits or glitches where they apparently, I think people are talking about some money glitch that requires circling around the airport or LSIA because of a hangar glitch or something, where you get like $1,000 or something every 2 seconds. So apparently there's been an update or something that's glitched the game and effed it up a little to where people could just give themselves plenty of money by cheating. You know, the works.
The works.
But it is kind of stupid. And I have one more question. Why is Lone Wolf just sitting still?
Because I can.
I just passed you, by the way.
I can see that.
But you're just sitting there.
There's somebody here. There's somebody here just now.
I have received a message.
They went into the subway system.
Yeah, I see that.
Ow.
I mean, I should probably switch my... Okay, I'm advanced sharing. Oh, not that. Set it to that so I could see the whole screen. Because I kind of want to be able to see the whole screen.
Oh god, train! Fucking train!
Well, gamer, according to
What did you
English,
learn?
it could be, or he could be just talking about he just disconnects. It's not clear who, but it could go either way.
Well, if disrespect equals disconnect means if you disrespect him, he rage quits on you, that's his own problem because that means he'll be banned from online matchmaking. If it's the other one, then let's just call the boys in blue.
Okay. But, there's already a jet in the air. That didn't take long.
There's been one in the air. Every so often, though, he seems to land it or crash it so he can go get another one. You know how that shit goes.
Well, it's stupid.
Finally, it counted it! Fuck! Give me my 10 grand! God damn, that was annoying. No, I was just doing that because I was just sitting here to let my thing build up more stock so I could sell the shit later.
I
Computer.
mean, I have
Shut up, stomach. You had bacon, biscuits, and eggs.
I at least have 700,000. And my, well, yeah, a little less than 800,000, but Oh, I caught the end of Markiplier's stream of him. He was up for 24 hours raising money for a charity. And he
Seems like the person in the jet might be guarding the parking garage.
Yeah, and he literally raised like $500,000 within within less than 24 hours of playing Dead Space 1. He was playing Dead Space.
That's the guy. He does a charity live stream every month. Last year he raised about $1 million.
That's what Markiplier then seen, that once he hit his goal and did the reward for hitting his goal, I guess, which was some weird edit music dance thing, which I was laughing at how it was going. It was quite interesting to see.
Whatever amount of money here in less than an hour, it's nothing in comparison to how much was earned for funding Bloodstained Ritual of the Night to be made within the first hour of its
but we're talking charity, not a development of a game.
Coming for me.
Still, I've never seen anything get funded that quickly. That's my point.
But after that, he's seen that Jack was streaming and had a donation pool open for a charity, and told all his viewers to go check out Jack's stream, maybe help him. It's for a good cause, or whatever, which it was, and put a link to it in the stream chat, and then hopped off or whatever. So everyone was just starting to come. I even jumped into Jack's little stream and to hear what he had to say. Is that, oh, you're all coming from Mark's stream? Did he raise his $500,000? That's ridiculous. And he has his donation goal smaller because he didn't want to impose on Mark's stream or whatever.
And what was his goal?
His goal was like 75,000. 75,000 was his goal. And he said, could you imagine? Somebody said in the chat, could you imagine if you got a $50,000 donation right now? Because he was at 33,000. He said, I do imagine. I can imagine that every day. But his charity was to help build like game consoles for kids that are in hospitals with whatever hospital affliction that they may have that requires them being in the hospital before they go into surgery, or
helicopters coming for
before they go in a surgery or something, and they could play some games like maybe PlayStation a bit, or Xbox One, and maybe some Nintendo, Game Boy or DS or something, some game console thing. That's all I know.
Sega Nomad. I don't know if you ever heard of that thing. It's pretty much what if Sega Genesis was a Game Boy.
Yeah,
but I know that Sega made a special
I would say both their causes were great. I will say both their...
You're too late.
Markiplier's was for the homeless, more or less, to give the homeless some homes.
Durkistan Man? What the fuck, sir? Why is your name Durkistan Man?
Well, he left, so don't worry about it.
Person died after an Oppressor Mark II came by.
I wonder who
he wasn't killed by him, he just died.
Hey, don't try and ram me off the road, you stupid car.
Boomer?
Let's see, what do we have on the section so far?
Oh, that's my, I gotta take that call real quick, so I'm, disconnect.
Well, it seems to be a fight amongst players right now.
Also,
Show them no mercy.
they say Japanese is literally the easiest and most simplistic language. If that's the case, why are there like 7 different ways to say hi based on the time of day? Why are there different ways you have to say certain things just because of social status? It's like, I just want to say thank you to somebody. I don't want to have to remember which thing to add to the end due to social status.
Don't try to use an explosive slug on me.
I don't want to know which way to say I love you that I have to say to someone for their relationship level with me.
I just got a headshot.
Then don't. Just
Got
say it, and if they get angry at you, tell them that you'll nuke their country again.
Actually, saying something wrong, if it's something that's not like a threat or anything, just gets you a really weird look, and sometimes they'll just walk away
Dish
from you.
driving. Behind you.
But yeah,
Get
apparently,
in! Get in, Punson!
I actually been doing this one correctly
Okay, now he's dead.
for a while and not even noticed, but if you wanted to say thank you to a stranger for something they did that you were grateful for, you don't say
Exploded me.
arigato, you say arigato
Oh, I didn't even
gozaimasu,
lay a
which
hit
I've
on
been
it.
saying for a while.
Take a
Got
phone
him.
call.
Hit him. He blew himself
But
up.
I now have to open my phone and text somebody. I have to text mother.
Did you have to say mother like you're the comic book guy?
Well, I have to text me mother. She will know what to do. Unlike my comic collection.
Worst chicken fight ever!
Worst comic ever. Worst,
Fail.
Chicken fight ever.
worst update ever. Worst.
He killed
Yeah,
himself.
he
Update
killed himself
ever.
on my bike and paid the 10,000 for it.
Ha ha ha.
Was it on purpose?
I don't know.
Whose car is this left abandoned in the middle of the goddamn road?
I can see where his muzzle flashes through the building. He's shooting rockets.
Let's make him paranoid
Okay.
and also add more to the fire.
Boop! Boop! How to make tryhards angry. Use the boop pistol.
The boot
Use
pistol.
the up and atomizer. Ooh,
Oh, he's
he's
across
across
the
the
street.
lake,
Okay.
across the ocean.
What is it called?
So, wait,
Goodbye,
what do you
sir.
go?
Watch out for rockets.
Okay, based on that, I will assume you guys are over there.
He blew himself up. I saw him throw a sticky bomb down. He's exploiting.
I watched him do it too.
I
Oh,
think
no.
you have to witness it enough times to count it.
Yeah, that's why I count up to 3 or 5, depending on how badly I want
I
them
think
going.
he left. Or warped.
Now he killed himself.
Saw him disappear.
What was his name?
I'm getting under something.
His name was
he
Crazy
just-
Minion.
Under something. See if he's in
he
a
went to a
yeah.
mission, I think.
Yeah, he went into what it looked like he went into a house.
He went into his
He,
facility.
he's in his facility.
One
he
of you was
warped.
about to get orbital strike, I can tell you that.
He warped.
I'm having deja vu of that incident from the other day.
Deja vu.
You know, the one where Lone Wolf just decides, I'm going to use the RC Bandito to sneak up on this random and blow them up. As soon as they respawned, they teleported up to Paleto Bay using a continue heist thing, and proceeded to use the orbital strike cannon on Lone Wolf.
Like how I have
They then used a different heist continuation thing to teleport back to the city.
I honestly don't like that they put a an invitation that teleports you in your phone.
I don't see why Rockstar hasn't
I
removed
think
it
they-
yet, because
I
that's
think
just
they
broken.
need to make it to where if you want to continue it, you actually have to travel to the facility and go to the board, or start you off at your facility.
Ah, shit! Here's another thing. If you're in combat, you shouldn't be allowed to accept those at all, and it should have
not
a
in his
delay on when
facility
it starts working.
Or-
so, like, when you look at, yeah, be safe
or-
for 15 seconds.
Or well, like in GTA 4, if you take damage while your phone is out, you have to put your phone away forcefully. Like if your phone menu
he's
is
gone.
like if your phone menu is open or anything, if you take damage, you lose your phone menu, and you have to reopen it.
I kind of like that this game's story mode, the phone
Could you
cheat
not
method that
thrash
they
it
had.
around?
in GTA 4, it's still present, but they also returned button input combo cheats. I like that they did that. It was a nice touch.
Oh, it's stuck against something. I can't move.
As far as I know,
think
both
he
cheats
left.
are the same cheats, just inputs are different based on if you wanted to do it through the phone or
What's his
through the
name?
buttons.
He's gone.
Okay.
Who? Crazy minion?
Person we were killing.
Yeah, Crazy Minion seemed to have disappeared.
He probably wasn't going to take the nonsense of the boot pistol.
Or
That's
it
a
could,
good way to do
or it could
anti-cheat.
be, or it could be a instance of they're cheating, they're cheating, they're cheating. I'm leaving. They're cheating.
It's a try hard. They cheat. If they accuse you of cheating just because you're better than them, then that just means that they report you, they reported themselves. So, it's all because of context
For
reviewing.
some reason right now I can't even summon any of the vehicles like Terabyte or Mobile Operations Center. It'll say delivery in progress, then it'll just go to the cooldown. But it'll still be
I like
considered
how
something.
Striving is trying to ragdoll me. I
No, I'm
think.
just trying to move your car.
Well, it ain't gonna work now.
He doesn't move it very far. Now it's still in passive
I'll
mode.
I'll do a bit of a scan.
Yeah.
I'm scanning you, Striving. Hey, stay
you
within
don't-
scanning distance
Well,
range.
Getting in my transport
Whatever.
helicopter. How much? Okay, my battery is good. I was just checking my battery real quick.
I'll be
long-
scanning you.
So long as you don't scan Nick's 4 gigabyte.
Oh, you mean that thing where the internal chip that is the actual SD card can
43
just lock
private
from the
dances
cell, so it's unusable?
57 sex acts.
Who did he
'Cause,
just
yeah,
scan?
that 4 gig, it can't be used because the internal
Storm.
chip is loose.
You just scanned me,
Yeah.
so it's GTA. You have not played
Striving,
GTA
2
fully.
private dances, 1 sex act.
What?
Wait, it's at 42?
Private dances 2, 6 as purchased 1. First driving.
Stupid street light.
Yeah, I hate streetlights.
What, is that jet driver not anywhere? Where did, I thought there was a guy.
Cross checked off of it.
So.
Job is unavailable at the moment, please try again later. I can't do missions.
money.
Is there any global activity going on?
Not that I know of. I'm a
see.
passive, so some of those won't exist in me.
Okay, so.
Unless someone's going to start theirs here soon.
I mean.
Piracy prevention mission. What is it to me? Cock blocking.
I mean, that gamer girl could be doing something.
Oh, that's that person that rolled up next to Lone Wolf earlier. Shut up, stomach! There's bacon in you!
Who are you talking about? Who
Uh,
rolled up by me earlier?
why
You
is
said
my
that gamer girl went by you earlier.
why is
She
my
went past
yacht
us
over
with the
here?
person.
Where?
Fuck if I know.
I see a friend's yacht up northern Los Santos. Is that it?
Okay, that's just that. Close that.
I don't know what anyone's doing.
I'm about to check and see if I need to,
Well,
what was it?
striving. Do you want to murder people?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm quickly heading to my bunker to see if I need to resupply it.
Cause I just have to literally stop anywhere where I summon my terabyte, get my oppressor, and
I'm
I'll be
going
good.
to see Bandito.
Oh, they have an armored car. They survived that shot.
Okay.
I see Bandito time.
Terabyte. I guess we'll request one.
It just got destroyed.
But
What destroyed it?
I mean, I'm probably gonna end the stream here because there's not much to talk about at the moment, and I'm about to get into this game again. So I'm gonna just end my stream.